AITA for inviting my boyfriend to stay with me while he's home. I, 26F, have been in a relationship with my partner, 28F, for over a year. When we first got together, we lived in the same city for nearly a year but were currently in a long-distance relationship as he has been overseas for 5 months, around 13,000 km away. He's back for a month and was wondering if he could stay with me for 3 weeks before he takes off for another job overseas for 2 years, a little closer this time thankfully. I'm planning on joining him over there in time and have been saving up for it, but it may be 6 months to a year before I do. Anyway, my little sister Hailey, 24F, has always been in the princess of the family and we've been renting a place with her friend Tanya, 24F, who is a nightmare to live with. Brought nothing in terms of furnishing aside from a bed after promising she would help us pay for furnishing and does nothing to help in terms of chores. We tried to reason with her but she just refuses. We split bills equally but I often have to drive Hailey places as she has a condition that prevents her from driving and I am paying off a very expensive communal appliance that nobody else is helping me with. Hailey and I split chores evenly for the most part. I will add they knew from the minute we all moved in together that he'd be staying for a week or so, but now we were thinking about 1 extra week or more. I asked Hailey's permission before confirming. I spoke to Tanya about the plans also. Hailey and Tanya both said it was fine for him to stay as I offered to pay more of the power bill and I deliberately chose the room on the other side of the house to move into so they wouldn't be disturbed if he visited. He's offered to help out with chores and board. Hailey said this was fine yesterday but today she comes into my room and calls me selfish and tells me I'm being very unfair to the other flatmates having him here for 3 weeks and she only said yes so I wouldn't be upset. She said I should consider her and the flatmate. She said it in a very condescending, mean tone. I'm confused. I have paid, own half of all the furnishings in the house, pay this expensive appliance, do the chores that Tanya refuses to do and my boyfriend has offered to help with that while he's here. How am I being selfish? It is 3 weeks and then he's gone for 2 years. We've planned everything because she gave us her blessing. Her and my boyfriend know each other well, get on great even if she does give him a bit of cheek and points out his flaws every now and again. I got really upset and told her it was unfair for her to say that as I have helped her find a job and drive her everywhere because she cannot. I've given up entire weekends to help her with job applications and have driven her to interviews and have brought nice things for her to cheer her up when she's been down. In fact, I've been looking after her all my life. I work full-time and don't do that much for myself. This is one thing I ask for. She told me I was inconsiderate again, which I find rich considering a lazy flatmate and the fact that I pick up her slack while also working. Hailey's not lazy at all. In fact, since she's struggling to find a job, despite her amazing skills and work ethic, she's done quite a lot of the housework, but I'm still doing a lot of cleaning every day to make up for our flatmate. Have I done something wrong here?